Hey guys, it's Austin back with another YouTube video. This past weekend I went to the Bass Pro NRA night race and the Food City 300 again at Bristol Motor Speedway. And I gotta say, this weekend was probably about the most successful weekend I've ever had at Bristol. I definitely came away with a lot more cars than this past spring, surprisingly enough, and I was very, very happy with the results. So let me get on and show you what I got. First, let me show you the cars I got signed by the most cars I got signed by one driver. Martin Truex Jr. I got my Wix filters, my Ducks Unlimited, Throwback, Chicago, and Charlotte Win, all signed in the exact same weekends, and two of them are new releases. And I also managed to pick up my Kyle Busch, one of my newer Kyle Busch wins, the rare limited edition Coke Zero 400 win. It got autographed. It's signed in black, and there's a shadow with a light on my hand. You can kind of see that. It's signed in black. I got him as he was coming out of the driver's meeting for the Cup race, and I also happened to get him on the Bristol win from last fall as well after the driver's meeting. A lot of people were surprisingly telling me that he might only sound like one per person at a driver's meeting. I have no idea because I've never been in a Metro driver's meeting, but if you guys know anything about that, comment down below and let me know about that. And while I'm over here, I also got my new Kevin Harvick New Hampshire win autographed at the, I believe it was Kroger of this. And brings me to my other free cars I got signed by Kevin. Basically what Kevin did is he signed at a Kroger in the Food City for 75 people each. And I got a wristband for both places. The Food City was probably the least crowded of the two, so I ended up getting him on my Mobile One Texas win, the Busch Bucks from the All-Star race last year, and on the orange Ford Fusion from last year. And I also happened to get Ryan Blaney when I was up at the tunnel. I guess it was Friday, on the qualifying and practice day for a Cup and Xfinity Series. And I also picked up Ricky Stenhouse Jr. on my Daytona win as well. And now I got both my Stenhouse wins autographed now. And then I also happened to pick up Ryan Newman at Bass Pro, and I also got him on another car that I'll show you here in just a second. In just a second, might be right now actually. I also got him on my Cabela's car over at the Food City race night. I came to race night and the Bass Pro. I got this one signed over at Food City, and the Phoenix win and the Wix filters both were signed over at Bass Pro. And then I got a couple of other ones at Bass Pro as well. I got Boyer on the Duck Dynasty car at Bass Pro, and I also happened to get him on my Carolina Ford dealers, my only Haas car so far for him in my collection. I've only got one Haas car for Boyer so far. And very, very faded. Another really, really good weekend for me with Jimmy Johnson as well. I got him on the 2017 Dover win, and if you see those little silver smears and everything, he tried with the silver Sharpie first, but then the autographs didn't come out that good, so I told him to come back and do them over again with a gold Sharpie, and the gold came out a heck of a lot better than the silver did. And then I also got him on the Red Vest Texas win. Let me pull that out. The shadows in here are always bad with the light on these cars, seeing the autographs and everything. But that's all the Jimmy Johnson cars I got now. I got my entire race version set autographed. And let's see here. And very, very saddened to hear that Casey Kane was not going to be running a full season again next year, but I got him also at the tire tunnel on his Indy win as he was coming out, and I got to high-five his little son Tanner. He was a really, really cool guy. I hope that Tanner grows up one day to drive NASCAR just like his father did. Let me lay the phone down while I put this back up here. Golly, it's a mess trying to get these cars back on their risers and everything. Let me see, where was I? Okay, while I'm over here at my Kyle Larson set, I got him on both my Michigan wins. This is the Cars Free, which was the first of 17. And then I got him on the second Michigan win too. A little hard to see. He signed them both in black. Got him at race night as well. First time I think Larson's ever really done meet and greets at Bristol. And I'm having a hard time because these risers don't want to cooperate with the way I'm trying to line the cartwheels up. Finally got them both back on. And the next day, I happened to also get him on my Eldora truck. Came out a little better in gold. Got him at the tire tunnel as well with a couple of other drivers that I got, like I said. Had a really lucky weekend with Larson. I really hadn't had that much luck with him in the past because some people tend to say he's more of a twerp when it comes to signing for like non-voluntary causes. And then also at race night, I picked up 2 signed Elliott Sadler cars. I got them on a Combos 38. And I also happened to get him on the M&M's Halloween 38 as well. Really going to miss Sadler and Kane. It's going to be hard to believe that I'm not going to be able to see them drive next year live. Growing up seeing them race and everything, it's just going to be different. And another big thing was I also went to the Chevrolet stage. Like I say, I know Johnny D, the host of that stage. He's a really good guy. He always tends to make my experiences better and better every single track I go to, which is Bristol and Charlotte. But there I picked up Alex Bowman. Very hard to see. My silver, like I said, was very faded, but that's like the only Sharpie I had with me that day. But I got Bowman on his Charlotte Xfinity win. And then I also got William Byron, also very faded. But I got my Byron set now autographed, even though all the other ones came pre-autographed. And goodness, let's see here. What else do I have? This morning I had another car here. Golly, where did I lay that car? Oh yeah, here it is. Crap, I'm losing track of my cars now. And I also got Chase Elliott at the Chevrolet stage, and day before, oddly enough, I got Alan Gustafson again. This is my second dual signed Chase Elliott car with Gustafson on it. Like I said, if you remember from one of my videos last year, I got him on my Baja Blast car, and then I got Elliott the next day. And then the same thing happened. I got Alan Gustafson at the tire tunnel, and then I got Chase at the Chevy display the next day. So I had a really lucky weekend with Hendrick Motorsports this weekend. Never really had a hard time getting all their drivers in a weekend. It's been challenging at times, but it hadn't been like a really hard challenge. And at the tire tunnel as well, I got Brad Keselowski on his Talladega win. One of the more disappointing Brad autographs I've got. However, I could tell he was in a hurry and everything because he was signing for everybody, just trying to get everybody through. And I understand that. I'm glad that he's fan-friendly enough where he understands that he wants to get everybody just through there and get everything signed. Oh, goodness, excuse me. And then another car I got from Bass Pro. Got Austin Dillon's 33 Mica-Gen car from his rookie season, I believe. And then I also got him on his throwback from last year on the American Ethanol E15 Dale Earnhardt Sr. throwback. Another very cool car I was glad to knock out this weekend. And I was going to try to think, did I have anything else that I needed to show you guys? Let's see. And, oh yeah, and I also got me a hero card signed by a couple people. As a Food City 300 hero card. I got, let's see here, Daniel Suarez, Jimmy Johnson upside down, Ryan Reed, and the blue, who is that? Trevor Bayne, I think. And then Ryan Blaney again. Excuse me. Got a lot of indigestion tonight, but I believe that might be all the cards I got signed at Bristol, to be honest with you guys. Just trying to think, did I get anybody else that I could remember right offhand? And I got Corey LaJoie on a hero card, but I don't know exactly where that is. I think it might be up here behind one of these. I got Truex on one as well. There's the LaJoie one. And then I happened to get one for Truex. And then I believe I also got one signed by Tyler Reddick. Which I had never really had anything for Reddick because he's a smaller driver and nothing's been released for him yet. But we'll hope to get more stuff for him soon because I always collect for all juniors drivers. But yeah, guys, I believe that's it. It's Bristol, baby. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on another video.